Hey.
Right.
Hey. Oh
Big up all
my
the
God.
1 point collectors. Let's go.
Woo! Shout out all the 1 point collectors, man. We show a lot of love to the 3 point collectors, but you lot that are just making it through, grabbing your 1 point and being on your way.
There's nothing
You
like
deserve
getting your 1 point and getting out of there, man.
1 point. Go about your day. Go see your missus. Go see your kids.
You know what, Banks? Let's go straight in. Was the league secured this weekend?
Was the league secured? I have to say yes, because like Liverpool already had the enough of a gap, enough of a cushion to feel slightly comfortable, still looking over their shoulder like rah behind me, but still still walking it. But before they were at least looking over their shoulder. None of Nottingham Forest draw at least made them think, rah, is anybody following me? No, it's late at night and you're not being followed, but you still gotta check. Like,
I tell you this now, yeah. For me, it was done earlier. For the world, it seems like it was done this weekend. But I was always worried, especially Everton was the nail in the coffin for me when I knew that even if Liverpool lose 5 games in a row, Arsenal ain't winning 5 games in a row, bro. It's just gonna be them seasons. You win 2 games, you draw 1. You win 3 games, you lose, you're gonna draw another one. You ain't gonna win 10 in a row. So for me, the league's been done. Congratulations to Liverpool. You got me. You won this year. Me saying that Liverpool, I'm happy it's Liverpool ahead. Either way, it seems like it didn't matter who it was ahead because you have to win your games, bro. Whether that's true or not, whether my point still stands, it doesn't matter because you have to win your game. Now, Liverpool can lose 3 games in a row and still be top, bro.
Liverpool can lose 3 games in a row and no, is the person behind, is any of the teams behind?
No one's
really going to lose 3 games
mathematically, they lose 3 games in a row, they're still top. But aside the mathematical aspect, they lose 3 games in a row. Then they now think, is anyone even strong enough to catch us? And that's it. So it's like belts, braces, everything. Like they're double strapped in.
Well, let's look at why this weekend turned out to be such a pivotal one. Unai Emery coming back to his old stomping ground, place he was ran out of. They had the pitchforks, they had the fire just there waiting to run him out. And ever since, he's always come back to the Emirates with a bit of a point to prove. He took his Aston Villa side to face an Arsenal side, low on confidence, but off the back of a North London derby win that was sure to boost you a little bit. Obviously, one big change that happened, Sterling out, Martinelli in. What did you make of the team that started the...
my main query with the team is moving people out of position to accommodate for one injury. So, for example, knowing Saliba's not going to be able to play, instead of just putting a Kiwior in a centre-back in the centre-back position, you move the centre mid or the centre mid who's on the best form to right back. Then you move the right back into centre back. It's too much movement, changing the whole system and moving too many players to distort what was once already. It wasn't even working, but what our best outlook, you're distorting that too much by moving Partey to right back. And I feel like that's just mismanagement. Yes, we were 2-0 up whilst Partey was playing right back, but in the same breath, the match is 90 minutes. In the same breath, they had 2 chances and they capitalized on 2 chances. Thomas Partey being involved in both of those goals conceded, playing out of position. So I put that onto the lineup and the players. I put that onto the lineup.
I'm speaking to like a lot of Arsenal fans. They told me that, similar to what you said, making 2 changes to your best back 4 rather than 1 is always going to be more detrimental. So put in Partey at right back and then Timber at centre back, where Timber's been playing a lot of his football at right back instead. Why do you think he doesn't trust Kiwior to play in these games?
He's not good enough, but again, it's his signing. So
you agree he's not good enough?
Yeah, he's not good enough, but I feel like the calamity Kiwior will cause is a lot better. it's basically pick a disease to die of. Like, and the thing is, Kyrgios's bottom or Kyrgios's peak or how bad Kyrgios will play will be still better than putting Thomas Partey at right back, which means moving Timber to centre back, which means Declan Rice in the middle with a different part. Like, it's all too much going on. And for me, that's just the goals itself. There's still enough time to score another goal. And you look at your Odegaard, you look at your Havertz, you look at your Martinelli, even though he scored. And Odegaard's not in the best form right now. But he's not. He needs to do so much more. Like, he needs to do so much more. We saw that Saka could hold it down without Odegaard. Odegaard's not showing he can hold it down without Saka. Like, I'm not saying he's not good, but he needs to do so much more as the captain. Martinelli, I'm saying he's not good. Havertz, I'm saying he's not good. Trossard, this is one of your better games, but I'm saying you're not good to be starting for Arsenal. Do you get what I mean? Moreno, it's your first season, so we're going to allow you, you know. But right now, you don't look good enough. Physically, you're not up to the level, and you have no impact on the majority of the games, bro. So, and I'm kind of tired about talking on Arsenal because it's like everyone runs to okay, so Shemia, you Arteta out. And the phrase sounds so abrupt and harsh because I'm not even Arteta out. I'm Arteta well done, it's time to go. Like, if there was like a phrase of like, because Arteta out seems like you're like Emery out, ETH out, like Oli out, like you want these all out. Yeah, I want you to leave. I don't want you out. Does that make sense? I want you, because like it's okay. We need to go to this halfway house in football where you've done your job and it's okay. You don't need a promotion. You just need to leave on a Gus Hiddink thing, on a Brendan Rodgers thing. Like, you're the guy before the guy. You're the guy before the guy, and you've done a great job. And as Arsenal fans, we need to come to reality that it's okay if Arteta goes to Barcelona and wins La Liga. It's okay if he goes to PSG and wins Ligue 1. It's okay. But what's not going to happen here is he's not going to win the Premier League here. He's not going to win the Champions League here. He's not going to win the FA Cup here. He's not going to win the Carabao Cup here. We've been to no finals, bro. We went to the first one in COVID under Emery's team. We've been to no finals. In 5 years, we've been to no finals, bro. Deep it. We've been to no finals. How you go to no finals? Like, you've been to no finals. You went out to.
I'll ask you this question. If Arteta was to bring it back in the Carling Cup semi-final, let's say, and take you lot to a Carling Cup final,
you play Liverpool and you play Spurs.
Would that be enough?
You're papering over the cracks, but it's still not good enough. You have to walk. It's not good enough. Categorically, this season, we all came into the season thinking we can't.
There is also still the issue of the Champions League that you lost. You're riding high in.
Arsenal are not making the semi. I didn't say win. Arsenal will not get to the semi-final of the Champions League.
No, not the semi-finals.
Arsenal
you lot got to the quarterfinals last season.
Of the Champions. Huh?
I say you lot got to the quarterfinals last season.
And what happened when we met a team with caliber, a team with cojones? We farted. It was a wet fart. We farted because you went out on a whimper. The way Arsenal went out to Bayern Munich last season was disgraceful. We went out thinking if we played another 90, we're not going to score. And we went out thinking the 90 we just played, we did nothing. So it wasn't a glorious failure. We weren't hard done by a ref. We didn't miss. The only chance we was like on the hinge cliff was in the first leg, Saka's penalty with Manuel Neuer. Okay, but we had another 90 minutes. We played Bayern Munich, bro, in the stadium with 100% Arsenal fan attendance, and you left there with 2-2. Are you kidding me? This is the worst Bayern Munich side. So don't come and tell me the Champions League, Arsenal, they're still in that cup.
The Champions League is still, you have to give it. You have to, if he's there and Arsenal got to the point.
The only way we win the Champions League is the luck of the draw. And fair enough, if the dominoes fall, but this is the thing. If the dominoes align and they fall in hand, what does that mean? You draw Inter Milan in the final. I don't think you can do Inter Milan. Like, I don't know if Atletico are still in it, but you get a favorable draw. You play Bayer Leverkusen, or for example, in the semis. Do you think Arsenal can do Bayer Leverkusen over 2 legs? I don't. You can't score, bro. And what this last 3 months are showing is that the best defense in which we have on paper is leaky. You can see too many goals. You can't do that for the Champions League.
let's get into the 2-2 match versus Aston Villa a little bit. So you lot, as you said, go up 2-0 against Aston Villa. How did you assess your performance in the first half?
We played well enough compared to our previous matches. I think we played fine. The issue is simply the goals that we conceded, bro. We played well. We played well enough to win. So some people say I coached the win, cool, but he also coached that lineup, and the lineup was on, and the errors is on Partey and I'll say Moreno. The 2-2, Aston Villa didn't have a sniff. The whole game went by, and it felt like Aston Villa just ran out of the Emirates with a point. And rightly so.
I feel like in the first half, the counter-attacking threat was there for them.
But nothing came out of anything. Like everything just got snuffed away. So it was one of those home matches that I'm guessing rival fans, after a while, by the 60th minute before the first 2-1 goal went in, probably was about to turn off the screen, had to turn it off, because it's like, okay, Arsenal's going to make this free. They're going to leave free at most and finish 3-1. But to come back and the game finishes 2-2, even the disallowed goal, like, it was obviously a handball, but
no, Havertz, you gotta find some shame and say you knew it hit your hand, bro. You knew it hit your hand.
He's just not good, man. Like, he's just an obstacle.
You can't wheel off celebrating.
And I'm not even talking about the goal that the ball hit his hand. It hit his hand. If you just watch his clips, non-goal scoring, take away goal scoring, ball playing clips. So every time the ball's fizzed into him, or when he comes to midfield to receive it, or when he's on a fast break, transition counter, just watch those clips. There's a compilation on Twitter. I'll send it to you. If anybody wants it, I'll send it to you. What does it amount to? Nothing. You either just like, I think if Havertz came to play with us in Selhurst, Grant, you'd eat him for breakfast.
Whenever people say they're gonna eat a professional footballer for breakfast, I understand how angry and how frustrated you are.
No. Just on manpower, just on manpower, strength, and just.
That's a 6'4" you know. We gotta put 10
How
on
many
them,
times have I seen Havertz try to just gallop away from a backline with the ball, and they don't even put on the they go to gear 4.
This is what
and they just go like that. They just move their arm like that and take the ball off him.
When men say that they can compete with professional footballers, I know their heads are gone, and I know.
I think you're stronger than him, bro.
Maybe I am, but he's a professional.
I think you're stronger than him, bro.
For a reason.
That's respectfully. I think you're stronger than him, big bro.
So obviously Martinelli crashing out the back post. Maatsen, you struggled a lot in that first half, I think. You got the goal there, and then did you feel like you had chances to double your lead in the first half? Did you think 1-0 was good value?
Brother, it doesn't matter. Brother, it doesn't matter. Right?
I'm trying to get your mindset as across the line. I want to see how
you can't analyzing this game means nothing now, brother. Let's talk about the people who's about to win the league. What does it mean for Arne Slot to win in his first season, bro? Let's talk about that. You're asking me about breakdown, me and Maatsen on the back post. It doesn't matter, brother. That's not making the pages. What's making the pages?
This what builds up the season, brother. This what is the little things. It's Ian Maatsen not being awake at the far post. Is Mikel Moreno not?
What are you asking me right now? What are you asking me?
Is Partey screaming? I'm stepping out the box instead of marking Watkins. All of these little things.
What are you asking me right now?
What am I asking you? I wanted to know what you were feeling at halftime. Like you had the first goal.
Bro, the game was done when I turned. The game was done when I saw 2-0. I thought the game's done, buried. TV off. Go and meet my missus. Sort out what's going on Saturday night. The game's done. So my head was on Mars. My head was on Mars when it got to 2-2. But I'm so over it, bro. Because you know why I'm over it? Because you say things and they call you reactionary. They say you went early. Doesn't matter if you go early if you was right in the first place. They say you give up too easily. Bro.
Since you don't want to talk about Arsenal, let's get some Unai Emery appreciation in the building, eh?
I'm not doing that. I'm not giving you Unai Emery appreciation because he's not good.
But he did a job on Arsenal again.
Okay, you did a job on Arsenal.
So let's get some appreciation in the building. Let's shout out Ollie Watkins. Great finish, first time on the volley to bring it back to 2-2.
Doing a job on the team doesn't make you good. Winning stuff makes you good.
Winning stuff
They
makes
win.
you
They've
good.
won nothing. They're 7th or 8th, bro.
But they've
from
come
the
to
run
a
from
tricky.
October to December, when they
come
went
to a
8
tricky
games
away.
and no
They've
wins,
come to
they
a
lost
tricky
7
away.
games they lost 7 games in a row. We didn't. Let's not do that, bro.
They've come to a tricky away stage and they've pulled out a very good result. I think we got a shout out. We got to be able to.
Hey, they're 10th. They're 10th. I'm not shouting
What's
out anyone who came to Arsenal and drew, bro. They're 10th. They want to shout out a team, shout out Bournemouth. Want to shout out a team, shout out Forest. Want to shout out a team, even shout out Newcastle to a certain extent. Please.
So we're not giving Emery no flowers.
No, because they finished in the Champions League spots and there's 6 or 7 spots before where they were last season. So they're failing miserably. Next.
Emery don't deserve no flowers. Wow. Emery,
Get
you know what?
Here. Next.
You always got a fan of me, You always got a fan of me. I promise you that. Good performance, good result from you. Could have stole the win, man. Unlucky. Let's get through some of these comments. Odegaard's been really poor, man. It's making me sad. What have you made of like Odegaard? You talked about the fact that Odegaard's shown he can't do it.
Take the armband off him. Too heavy. Take the armband off him. Too heavy. Give it Gabriel. Give it Rice.
Dude. Would you want to like? Obviously, Arsenal.
Because here's the thing. They're saying we're getting Zubimendi. People want a left winger. People want a striker. We also need someone in Odegaard's position. Or is that going to be Ethan? Because can Odegaard play 10? We don't know. If we go 4-2-3-1, can Odegaard be the 10? Because we never see him on the left side. Can he do it? Or is he just going to stay beside Saka? Every time he wants Wagyu, he wants Hawks more. Can you get to the left side, bro, and go Nando's? Sometimes you have to be able to cook on both sides. It's too easy. Obviously, if you sit next to the kid that's getting A stars, you're going to pass. But when he's not there and you're getting D's and C's, everyone's like, hold on a minute. I thought you were smart, bro. No lie, I'm sick and tired of Odegaard looking busy on the ball sometimes when it's just supposed to go. I'm sick and tired of him not being able to get separation and get his shot off. And I'm sick of his tight shots getting deflected or blocked or pulling wide, bro. Hit the target. I think specifically Arteta said to them, if anyone shoots, I'm going to dock your wages because they want to pass it into the net. Stop doing that when I'm talking.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be like Odegaard, innit?
It's disgusting. Stop trying to jeer up the fan base, bro. Play football and the fan base will be jeered up.
That's what I know. When I hear Arsenal fans talk about their atmosphere at the stadium, like that's another big thing. Like
you're an Arsenal fan as well. You go often.
Say that again?
Nothing. Carry on.
Yeah, make sure, man. You lot. I feel like you lot had the most bounce, like in terms of Emirates Stadium's history. You lot have had its most bouncing version, its most like lively version over the like last 2 years, when you lot were playing like some lung busting.
I'm gonna stop you there. Stop. What are you asking me?
No, I'm just saying like in terms of getting the Emirates bouncing again from the performances rather than like geeing up the crowd, innit?
Yeah, okay. So what
everything's an attack. This is when your team's doing badly, yeah. It feels like everything's an attack. Everything's like
because what have you just said? Okay. You've just said the Emirates era in the last 2 years has been like quite geared up because of our football. Okay, so
I'm saying in order to get that atmosphere back, because again, even just from yesterday's performance, it didn't sound like the Emirates didn't sound like loud. The fans seemed flat, and it's about how us, because Emirates used to be intimidating. It used to be an intimidating place for teams to go, but it seems less so nowadays. Like a lot of teams are coming to the Emirates and getting results. Does the atmosphere play a part? Is it less of a scary place? Is that to do with the team? I don't know. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I don't go to the stadium as much as you guys. I wanted to see some answers. See now they're putting. See what you encourage. You just encourage them to swear at me, bro. Encouraging online abuse. This is what I mean, man. As a people, we gotta do better. Give Rice the armband. That man is too emotional.
I said give Gabriel or Rice the armband. It's nothing emotional. I didn't say drop him. I said give someone else the armband. Stop all that jeering up stuff. It gets me so mad. Who's put it on here? Trossard jeering up the crowd after you're missing. Score. Score and they'll celebrate. Idiot. Martinelli volleying the ball. Why every time he shoots, both feet leave the floor? Why does he always fall over when he shoots? Are you playing galactic football? How crap are you? Like every single time, always trying to jeer up energy to kick the ball. There's no power in your foot. Grow up, man. Playing like a 17-year-old. You're 23, bro. You're 23 years old. I swear to you, yeah, if Arsenal, we don't even have a sporting director. I was going to say Edu. If Arsenal know if they're anything about them, they should hijack that Garnacho deal. Tell them we can do one better for you. Get Martinelli sold for the same, because I'm hearing Garnacho's linked for 50 mil, and it's getting me so mad because Martinelli's right there.
You have to understand, Garnacho's like 3 years younger than Martinelli.
I know, but Martinelli's got a baby face.
Thing is, everyone's seen Martinelli for too long. At least with Garnacho, they think, you know what, I can save him. I can change him. I can make him a good man.
And the thing is, Martinelli needs to get some tattoos, man. Anyway.
What's that gonna do for him?
Trust me, bro. Trust me. I know what I'm saying. Get Martinelli some tattoos. Different ball game.
United deserves flowers for what? That's what I mean, man. Just it's not a flower.
I have to move on, brother. I want to quickly, because by the way, this is streams last until 9 o'clock, so I want to quickly talk about Ange Postecoglou. Oh.
Damn, it's grim over there. It's not pretty, right?
At what point? Because at what point? I think I had something very, very similar. The only comparison I can draw is with Leeds fans not wanting Bielsa to go, but the whole media and the world was telling Leeds fans it's time to go. Can you remember that era? When Leeds fans really didn't want him to go because they enjoyed his football, they enjoyed his ethos, what he did for them. But the world was telling them he's not. So it's like people projecting how Leeds fans should feel. I feel it's very similar to Tottenham, because there's a huge section of Tottenham fans that really want Ange to stay because they love what he brought. And they've been traumatized with a Nuno and a Jose and a Conte. But he's the other extreme. But at what point are they under pressure? Because they're just, everyone banters Man United. Tottenham are in the same relegation battle. His presses are worse than ETH now.
I think it's getting to the point where they have to pull the trigger soon. Like, as much as they wanna keep going with the youth thing, keep going with like the squad rebuild. Sometimes the rebuild will continue, but you can't be the manager that's leading it. Because like, as much as they've got injuries, 3-0 at home to 3-0 by half time to Everton. And it's not even a like 3-0 is 3 bad goals. It's like 3-0 and you're getting pammed. 3-0, you're getting pammed.
Prem games, obviously they've got some Europa League games in there. They've got Leicester at home, Brentford away, obviously Liverpool in the Carabao, and Villa in the FA Cup, and then you got Man United. And Ipswich.
Leicester's an everybody eats game. Brentford
There's
away.
A lot of maybe the Leicester game they could get something, but I don't see them in the next 4 Prem games.
I think
what saves Postecoglou is if he gets to that Carabao Cup final.
That's the thing. I don't think they want to do a Mourinho again, where they've sacked a manager that could potentially get them to a final, like that's in a position to get them to a final. I don't think they want to. So his
job is safe till the 6th of Feb.
I think depending on how that
4 games, because if he loses the next 3 or 4 games,
I think if he loses the semi-final, he's
that's it.
Done. Yeah, if he loses the semi-final,
so you don't think they're going to give him the Villa game as well, the FA Cup game?
No. Because another, like, whoever, Ryan Mason or whoever it is, they can just come. That it's too early to like.
It's only the 4th round. It's not. Yeah,
it's nothing. But the Carabao Cup, if he makes it to the final, then like he'll get that final. I don't think they'll make that same mistake or make that same decision to sack them before a final. But hey, it's so rough right there. It's so rough for them. Like shout out Archie Gray, like trying at centre back.
He's balling out of control.
He's trying. He can't like
he's playing very well.
Like this before, like when again you talk about the fact that they've got the injuries and everything, but the performance levels is just so dire, and like you can't just put it down to injuries. You can't just put like if this is the best that it gets, even with the injuries, wrap it up because season's done. It's like it's just not good enough at the end of the day. Like injuries, no injuries, like the performance level that you're getting from some of these players. I'm not gonna say that the players have sacked it in because I genuinely think the players are trying as well. I don't think the players have like down tools or anything, but that's what makes it scarier because that just means they're like
They're
you know
still
when the
playing
players
for
are
him.
trying. Say again.
They're still playing for him.
Yeah, that's what I genuinely believe they're still playing for him, but it doesn't matter at all because the performances aren't translating onto the pitch.
Yeah, I think they're 12th. I can't remember their position, but
they're 15th still.
Oh my gosh! But
I'll tell you, it's dark. It's dark.
Yeah, no, I don't see where they go from here personally. And the quicker they realize how bad it is, the quicker this love affair for Ange and they can move on personally.
I think it's one of those seasons where obviously you've got pretty much 2 or 3 teams that are too bad for you to really get sucked. I say this, but United and Tottenham, if we keep playing the way we're playing, like we keep saying we're like the other teams are too bad to get sucked into a relegation battle, but eventually you'll just be there by default. Like I don't think either team will go down, but like what's it? 8 points away from Ipswich in 18th. It's not that like again, you keep if there's no sign of you
Everton,
winning.
great result for Everton today as well, pulling it closer. I don't know, man.
Moise.
I don't. And boy, Everton, new manager bounce, moving into the stadium. I think they're on the up this half of the season. Next season is when we're really going to be able to judge Moyes. But these last couple months that they have left, it's going to be a good farewell tour for Goodson Park. I think.
You think so?
I think they're gonna go like they'll win every 3 games, like lose, win, lose, win, lose, that kind of, which is good enough. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, or get again. I think
that's what they need.
Just about
and
good enough.
And the last 3, the bottom 3 are dross. No, I think the bottom 3 stays as it is. No one's leaving outside the bottom 3. They're just not good enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be like for Ipswich to get out of that. Wolves, they've got quite a bit of Premier League quality that I think will just see them through.
Yeah, Wolves will be okay. But Southampton, Leicester, Ipswich, and Leicester going down, they're in trouble.
Shem, I've got a question for you.
Go on then.
Obviously, you said that you thought it was done already, but 90th minute, you're checking your Premier League app for the scores or SofaScore, whatever app that you use, and then you see the 90th minute notification for Darwin Núñez scoring against Brentford. How did that hit you? What was your reaction?
I was at work. Thank God I was busy. Tried to focus my emotions on other things, but at the time I'm like, oh gosh, this hurts so much. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking, you're not even going to beat Villa because focus on you. And when that happened, you're thinking, okay, now beat Villa. So when we went 2-0 up, I was like, fair play. 2-0 in their place, 2-0 in our place. Back-to-back dubs against Villa. Not bad. We move. It's what champions like. It's what, if you want to win, this is what you got to do. Hold my beer. I'm so appalled. I don't even. That's why I'm so dejected about talking about that result because it just made no sense to me. Hold on, let me get my charger.
It's such a contrast. Liverpool, like last minute winner, to in the middle of a title race, and then Arsenal 2-0 up in a title race, and you give 2, as you said, 2 pretty poor goals away, like 2 goals that didn't necessarily need to be given to Aston Villa. Like one of them is literally you tracking your man, Marino versus Tillsman. Like who wants it more? As peak as it, like as simple as it sounds, that's legit what that first Aston Villa goal came to. Like Tillsman wanted that run into the box. He wanted to make that first connection more than Marino did. And then the second one was just criminal from Puck. It was just criminal. We have to go to Old Trafford because
I was going to ask you a question.
Go crazy.
Huh?
They go crazy. What's the question?
How much of a free hit does this guy get?
Till the end of the season. It's like this is where it is. Like,
so if you finish 17th, is he fine?
Oh, perfect. Honestly, as long as we stay in the division this season, I'll charge it.
So all he has to do is stay in the league.
Stay in the league. I don't expect anything else from this team right now. Just stay in the league. That's it. I don't ask for much. I'm not a greedy person. Don't ask for much. Just win enough games so that you come above Ipswich, Leicester, and Southampton. That's it. Because what I see from this team and what we've seen from this team over the last pretty much 18 months is that it's a team that's not good. Like, it's not a top half of the table team. All the underlying metrics last season told us like United did well to finish 8th. That's what all the metrics told us. We conceded way too many goals. We didn't score nearly enough goals, and
we
somehow we jammed our way into 8th. We jammed our way into 8th. We didn't improve the squad enough in order to.
Oh my gosh, minus goal difference is now 5.
That's the 9 score difference is nothing new for us nowadays, man. Come on, it's nothing new for us.
Wait, so Tottenham are below you lot? Wow,
that's what I'm saying.
Wow,
we generally need the squad, and this is what annoys me as well. Everyone pulls up. Remember the Ralph Ragnick quote? The squad is not like cosmetic. It needs
major open heart surgery.
We've done the open heart surgery. It was just done terribly. Like, we literally got, if you look at the 2022 squad when Ten Hag came in, most of them are gone. Like, we've got rid of a whole bunch of them. We bought all of Ten Hag's players, and they're just crap. We done the open heart surgery. The surgeon was just a fraudster. Do you remember that? Do you remember that black doctor that was faking it back in America back in the day?
Yeah,
he didn't have no qualifications. He opened up his own clinic. That's what we gave our money to. We gave our money to him. That's it. At the end of the day, so we need another surgery. We need to get it right this time, because now we're broker than broke. We can't really afford to mess it up again. If we mess it up again, we will get relegated. I can guarantee you that. Like, if we do not get this next one right, we're getting relegated, and there will be the end of Manchester United as you know it. Like, there won't be any redemption.
How do you mean you're not gonna get it right in terms of?
Like, we need to buy players that are of the right profile, that are quality players that can actually like compete in this Premier League. If you look at the players that we spent the money on under Ten Hag, you can easily say.
You come and do a public apology on what I said about Rasmus and racism.
No, we did that last week. I'm not doing it again.
So what we concluded?
We've addressed it though. We've addressed.
What we concluded.
We've addressed it.
What did we address?
We addressed the fact that I got it wrong.
Yeah, but what was the point? What was the point?
What was the point? Is that I saw too much. I see the good in people so much. My heart is so big.
What was my point?
My heart is so big. I see the potential. I see the good.
What was my point?
I like to give people chances. I like to.
No, but what was my people? What type of people?
People. Because I never even shitted on Jackson like that. I just thought 17 goals was crazy, and I thought Højlund had the bigger potential. Apologies.
Højlund had bigger potential than Jackson.
I thought he did. Got it wrong. Hold my hands up. United pull up that Ralph Ragnick video after every loss. It's so jarring. It's as if people just closed their eyes and pretended what happened over the last 2 years didn't happen.
Every previous Man United manager just watches at home laughing. Right? I'm sure every previous Man United manager has a direct stream for every Man United game and just uses it as like, oh, let me put a sitcom on. And you just watch your games, because it's like, whilst they were there, obviously they knew what they went through. And they knew how much was out of their hands, and they knew how bad the situation would be. So they're just laughing at their successor, sorry, not predecessor.
I think in terms of our previous managers, I think Van Gaal's probably our biggest hater. I think he is just disgusted with what Manchester United, like that experience at United.
What you put him through, yeah, 100%. I think Mourinho's got so many ops, he's too busy.
Yeah, because he could, if he throws a quick jab to Tottenham sometimes, like he'll happily do that.
He still respects the institution, but he has too many ops. Oli was heartbroken.
Yeah, that was just like
Ollie's just heartbroken. Like he's a grieving ex.
Oh, George and Lenny of Master
Ralph Ragnick he's on the biggest I told you so I've ever seen. And we're yet to see what Eric Ten Hag's on.
He's probably Eric Ten Hag. You don't even open your mouth. You don't even open your mouth because what you did is you got everyone in your family paid off of United. You got everyone in your little SEG agency. You got them to sign for United. You got them big contracts. You changed a couple niggas' lives. You changed some people's lives. So, when you speak about United, you speak with good tones. You speak with positive tones.
Change man's life.
Because we put money in pockets that didn't deserve to go in pockets.
Yeah.
We put money in pockets that didn't deserve. So when I found out that this guy had in our first summer I was seeing SEG everywhere. SEG, I didn't really get it because like it was just the agency and we'll sign it because
that's his agency,
brother. When I heard he had a stake in the agency, I was like,
Yeah, I say it. He did it the right way. Big Sam, hope you're taking lessons. He did it the proper way. That's how you do it.
Hey, I've never seen fraud like this, you know. I've never seen fraud on such a corporate scale. Man said some Tyrone Malacia, Erasmus Hoyland, you lot, come sign with Def Jam, I'll put some money in my... Oh, that was nasty. Ten Hag, I don't want to ever see you in like 5 years go on a podcast and start chatting shit. Because I'll be there and I'll just come and punch you up. Big man thing. It'll be me and you. If I'll smash the microphone on your head, brother. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn the lights off. Everyone go home. Who
have you got this week?
Who have we got? We got Rangers in the Champions League, Europa League. I wish.
I was gonna say,
slow your roll. In the Premier League, we've got Fulham away. Oh, it's gonna be nasty.
That's an absolute ding dong. Hey, are we a City back 6-0?
You know, sometimes
back, I don't mean. So let me give a context. By back, I don't mean win the league. But I mean back in terms of everyone from now on is holding a whooping.
Sometimes you just need like a good link up with the man, them just to like you've had a shit day at work, shit week at work. Like missus is pissing you off. Sometimes you just need to be around some like positive energy. That's what Ipswich is for a team like Manchester City. Just
everyone's got to eat something.
Everyone eats and everyone pull up a plate. Just eat something. It's not gonna. You can't do that every week because eventually you gotta go make up with your missus.
You gotta games.
You gotta go get work.
Chelsea next game. Obviously PSG. Then they go Chelsea, Club Brugge, Arsenal.
Chelsea, Club. Oh, you lot facing City or Emirates? Mamma mia!
We'll get a corner.
Literally, Declan Rice. Odegaard.
Yeah, big dog. Yep, that man are brother.
I don't know.
And I'm not even mad at Nikola Jova on the side. Like, get yours, King.
Legit. Because when this project comes crashing down, he's gonna get an offer from somewhere.
He's gonna get a Supermax.
He's gonna legit. His first set fees coach on Saka money, fam. You crazy?
But
him and Saka are gonna be pulling up and matching Rangers. Like, wow, you got the 2024.
You lot's thing was the masseuse. Our thing's the set piece coach. Come on.
Nah, man. I don't think so. I don't know. City are making some, like, at least they're being proactive. Like,
City just go this PSR, all this rubbish. You brokies deal with that. We are all right. Like, yeah. I'm not. City's problem is City are own $1 trillion country, and man are talking to me like they will bankrupt the Prem about you can relegate us. I'd like to see you try, and whilst we're at it, we're gonna sign some more players. We were
That's
out
what I
loyal.
think. The fact that they're throwing money like this just tells me they must have, like, they're confident they're winning this
They
case.
were never. I don't think they were ever worried. I think they were just laughing. I think the Sheikh and all these were just like, it's not possible. Because worst case scenario, if City's gonna lose, they'll just call Keir Starmer like, listen, you sure you want to do this? It's bigger than. I'm not even bantering. This ain't trouble. It's bigger than football, bro. Like, they'll just be like, you sure you want to do this?
Government to government, you know we can kill you, right?
Okay, and they'll say, yeah, okay. The light bill goes off, electricity. They'll start messing up people's economics. Please, please, please. Just
Pep in his future throwaway phase as well. Could be long for Arsenal. United is a lick, and then
the first
after
part
that,
of the song or the second part of the song?
Oh, Obi. First part of the song, second part of the song. Yeah, see you signing some players. What do you have any thoughts on it? Because
I don't know one of them. I'm just learning how to pronounce their names. But Mamush apparently is a baller, but I don't know one of them. I don't know anything about any of them.
I've seen the Mamouche clips. I've seen.
But all I'm gonna say is this:
he looks steady.
Go get yours, King. And I'm so jealous of City. I said it before, and I say it again: the best owner to ever touch the Premier League was Roman Abramovich, and the second best organization to touch is Man City. Business first, problems later.
Yeah,
business first, problems later. People still complaining when they was buying Santa Cruz and Adebayo. They're still going cool. And that was over a decade ago. Business first, problems later. You get? So go get yours. People talking about the January transfer window. You don't make big signings. It's just difficult. It's difficult. Is it really? Not when you got money. It's not. Brokey. Get your money up.
You lot have money as well. That's the thing. You lot have money.
Our money's in LA. I've told you, stop making me go back to that traumatic situation. Money's tied up in LA. It's either that or if I'm the Cronkies, I'm not giving you money. You made me bring 65 out the duffel because I told you don't need this player. You said you can play LCM. You said, no, I need him. Shaka replacement. And now he's playing up front and people are booing him. Now you want more money from you better. That's what they said to him. Josh Kroenke, you saw Josh Kroenke come London last week. You didn't see, that's the only tweet. Josh Kroenke is landing in London tonight. You go, those ITKs that tweeted that, go ask them, oh yeah, you said he's landing in London, so transfers are going to get done. What's been done? Because the ITKs will tell you when his plane takes off. Since then, you ain't heard. The last tweet they made about Josh Kroenke is that he's arriving in London. The next tweet after we lose to Man United is Zubamendi's coming in summer. What?
That was the most nastiest PR. Like, you know, there's no reason for us.
They didn't even hide it.
To know that now.
They didn't even hide it.
Like, man just ran. It's not like he's coming in January, like literally summer. Yeah, now everyone just avert your eyes from that loss. Avert your eyes. Focus on this right now.
Are you ready for the awards, brother?
Sterling has to go Italy one last dance. No, man, just I don't know. Sterling, you always be a Premier League legend in my heart, man. Just do whatever's right for you at this point, man. If the football's left you and you want to just go and wind down somewhere, maybe America. America's a motive again.
Do you want to? Can we do the awards, please?
Let's go crazy. So, the first award, the Kyle Walker Leave the Football Before the Football Leaves You award. Who has not impressed you this week? Who's looking like they're just a step behind? The football has unfortunately left them, Shem.
Leave yours in the comments, guys. Who's going to win the Kyle Walker award this week, please, guys? For me, it was between two people. I'm sorry to say they're both linked to Arsenal, but actually it's harsh. I'm not giving it Thomas Partey. He had an awful moment, but Aaron Ramsdale. Aaron Ramsdale, you are on what course to have been relegated 3 times in a row. Fine, it's inevitable. It's not on you. It's a team game. But some of the howlers you concede, mate. It just every time you make the howler, all I see is Ian Wright's face after what you said. and I just want to know at what point everyone collectively at Arsenal decided, yeah, this ain't it. A year after signing you, like, what was the straw? Because you had some fantastic games. I can't lie. save of the season, back-to-back season. You had 2 fantastic saves, one against Liverpool, one against Leicester. But what was the moment that everyone was like, this guy cannot take us to the promised land? Because ever since that interview and this weekend, the goal you conceded,
chocolate wrist, the most
you
chocolate wrist
literally,
goal
the ball
I've
was
ever
in your hand. It slipped like a bar of soap, like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Like, it was so bad. And now, because when your dad was saying you lost your smile, have you got it back? Now you're playing, have you got your smile back?
Literally, when
Oh,
him and his pops
brother.
were talking shit on
Aaron
that pod.
Ramsdale, Kyle Walker's leave the game before the game leaves you. You should be Saudi bound, because that way you can get your money up. And I don't think there's, or go to the MLS. There's no relegation there. He's on yours.
I said there's no relegation. That is insane. Oh my days. There's a couple I could have picked for the Kyle Walker leave the football before the football leaves you award this week. In the comments already said one, Thomas Partey, number 5. Truly despicable, hideous performance. Again, he's playing out of position, but
No
some
excuse.
of the no excuse. Because what you were getting wrong was the basics. Lucas Digne wants to do one thing. He wants to cross the ball. He doesn't want to dribble you. He doesn't want to go down the line. He wants to cross the ball. And you gave him that much space to cross it. And then for the second goal, for some reason, you decide to completely forget about one of the best strikers in the league in the box. That's not
It's only
position.
Watkins,
All right, somebody else is what? Whose man's is literally who man's is that? Who man's is that?
Thomas, it's yours.
But my award isn't going to go to him this week. My award is going to go to somebody that consistently just slips through the cracks, and he's had 2 spells in the Premier League, and not once has he ever convinced me he's a Premier League player, and he does so less and less every week. Kostas Mavropanos. I truly believe the football was never really in him.
Wow.
I truly never believed the football was in him in the first
place. Getting cooked this pod. Jesus
Christ.
Yeah, Kostas Mavropanos.
Kostas Mavropanos.
He jammed his way into the Prem. I don't know how he snuck his way in between. Like, okay, I'm just going to be a complaint player. You've been here for like 2 seasons now, and we never really talk about how good or bad you are. You just, because you get away with it being at West Ham. What did you do?
Body. You got sent off against Crystal Palace at home. Another 2-0 loss for West Ham. It's just whenever I see him, it's just like, what are we doing there? Like,
what are you made of? Are you real? Are you enigma? Are you a real person?
It's always just a thing with it's always something with Mavropanos. He's either moving mad clunky for a goal, he's making a costly error, he's getting sent off. It's too much. It's too much. He looked those couple of years away that I'm at Stuttgart, I think it was at Stuttgart, that convinced West Ham to pay the money. You need to go. Sometimes
Smash Market Stuttgart. No, jab and tax. But anyway, you've seen.
You gotta go milk it. If you got a scam, milk it until it stops working. So go back to Bundesliga, go to another team in Bundesliga, impress again, and by the time you're like 29, 30,
sometimes maybe good, sometimes it works. Sometimes.
That's it. Mavropanos.
It's your star of the week. Or should I go first?
Nah, you go first.
My star of the week's gonna go one place. And you guys, I've seen 6 people in the chat. You lot drop your Kyle Walker, leave the game before the game leaves you. Who this week have you not been impressed with and needs to leave the game? Drop it in the comments. We'll get them up on the screen. My star of the week, who's been impressive this week. Fair play to him. Because Pausa was on his ass when he first came in. Because I'm tired of these Nepo babies. Shout out to Tom Ince. But Justin Cliver, you are no more your father's son. Fair play to you.
Yeah, oh man, now.
Going up to Tyneside and letting your meat hang on that stadium. I respect it. Fair play. Calm hat trick. Bournemouth moved the ball with such precision, and all the finishers were peak. Well done, Daddy's boy.
What's funny is he had the hat trick before, but that was all penalties. So I was like, does it really count? And he said, you know what? I got something for you.
He didn't make it that week. Now, fair play, Daddy's boy. Fair play.
Hella crashings.
Because Lighty in Bournemouth is cash money. To be fair, it hasn't been cash money for a while, but it's back up. We back up. The Lighty's back up.
That's heritage. When we talk about Premier League heritage, Lighties at Bournemouth are gonna have their own little segment. They're gonna have their. It's not gonna be a chapter, but it's gonna be a segment within the chapter.
It's me a segment. Yeah, they just get a 5-minute segment. Yeah.
Callum Wilson, Philip Billing, you all did your thing for Lighties and Bournemouth. Yeah, a couple of people could have got this award for me. Again, obviously, Kluivert's the obvious one. He's already been picked, so I'm gonna go a different direction. Darwin Núñez. Again, for most weeks, he could usually get the Kyle Walker leave the football for the leaves you award. When Liverpool needed him the most against a tough Brentford side, came up clutch, came up big time.
After the presser that Slot said as well.
Yep. Came up big time. Yep, this was another name as well for me. You look, remember just last week I told you about this boy. Told you about him.
You did. I wouldn't say you bought the dip, but you bought it while it was low.
No, I did. I had the dip already. Had it already because when the name is just floating on the surface and no one's really paying attention. Perfect time to invest.
Okay, I'd say you went early.
I'm telling you, David Moyes loves an enigmatic like number 10. Like he loves somebody that he can rely because he wants the team to be so structured. Your one person is allowed to be an
just go crazy, go dumb, bro.
One person.
Go crazy.
Everyone else get
the ball to and die, yeah.
Legit, get the ball to and die. And die is looking like you got the keys for that right now.
They gave you the keys, the janitor keys for the last couple of weeks of Goodison. You better take care.
Take care, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Darwin Núñez this week, man. Darwin Núñez this week because for scoring 3 goals, scoring 3 goals all season to a clutch double in stoppage time.
That's a good
it's
one.
Not bad, man. La Resiliencia. Do you know what that means?
We go in midweek. I think we're gonna be back with the Champions League weeks. It's gonna be a big week. City need to beat PSG. It's gonna be set like we're gonna find out a lot this week. So we'll be back with the Champions League review show. Thanks.
I'm in France.
You going to the Paris match?
Yeah. No, I'm going to NBA.
Forget what I just said. Guys, thanks for tuning up to TF3. Really, really appreciate it this week, man. Like, subscribe, and all of that stuff, man. I don't know what to do with this youth, man.